Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. First one is from Tigray, where it seems that Gita Chorada is relentlessly holding public discussions, visiting cities, towns across Tigray, state resources being mobilized by Getachew to expand his political reach, though he's regional president too, but his visits are definitely meant for political reasons. He arrived in Macho, huge crowd there to welcome him. Secondly, Eastern Command of the Ethiopian National Defense Force is holding a ceremony where Somali region, hub of Ethiopian military activities these days is Somali region. Jula arrived there a few minutes ago. Ababotredase there too. And thirdly, Mogadishu, where a campaign has been launched against those MPs who are opposing the entry of Egyptian troops in Somalia, who are opposing the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops from Somalia. The MPs are mainly from bordering states of Somalia, but some other government backed MPs have launched a fierce campaign against pro Ethiopia MPs, it seems. Let's start from Tigray, viewers, where it seems that election is going to be held in Tigray. It seems as if the atmosphere is that of an electoral campaign. Rallies, public meetings, slogans, and criticism against each other. This is what happens in the run up to elections generally. Atmosphere in Tigray shows as if election is to be held, though there is no election plan. Basically, the two groups, TPLF Debrecen, TPLF Getachew, are trying to expand their political reach in Tigray. They are trying to control Tigray's political narrative. TPLF now largely silent. It held a party congress. After that, no major activity by TPLF, but on Wareda level, TPLF Debrecen wing has been holding meetings, but Getachew and Sadkan are very active. They started from Tambian, rather from Makale, Abeadi, Aksom, Adagarat, and then this morning, Getachew arrived in Macho. Macho, Southern Tigray. Southern Tigray, the stronghold of Getachew-led new TPLF splinter group. So it was very expected that he would be very warmly welcomed here. This is what happened. A huge crowd was seen in Macho to welcome Gita Chorada and his companions. So far, he has not spoken. I think he'll address the people there in coming hours. But I have received information, videos, pictures of his reception. It shows that Getachew is being warmly welcomed in Macho, Southern Terra. By the way, again, I would say the state resources are being wasted. Obviously, when you hold such large public gatherings, you need money for that. Where is this money coming from? Getachew, the regional president, is wasting the regional funds on political activities. That's very unfortunate because Tigray is in need of reconstruction, rehabilitation. Its people still dependent on food aid, and here Getachew is spending the money on his political activities. I have a clip for you showing how Getachew was welcomed in Atagrat, and then next two stories for you. Secondly, viewers, entire Ethiopian National Defense Force leadership is in the Somali region today. For almost a month, I've been updating you about new ENDF military activities in the Somali region because of rising tensions between Ethiopia and Somalia after the entry of Egyptian military in Somalia. Ethiopian military activities intensified in the Somali region, new military bases being established, new military reinforcements, military armaments entering Somali region and from Somali region into Somalia. To Ethiopian National Defense Force Eastern Command is holding its 47th founding ceremony, where in Somali region senior Ethiopian National Defense Military leadership arrived in Somali region today. Jula is there. Jula was welcomed by Mustafa Omar, the president of Somali region. Then Deputy Chief of the ENDF also arrived, General Abebo Tadase. Uh, I have been covering Ethiopia for almost 5 years now, 4 years, I would say, more than 4 years. But I have not seen this level of founding ceremony of Eastern Command being organized in Somalia. That is, I'm saying that the military activities in Somalia are linked to Ethiopia's Somalia tension. You'll see that ENDF now will expand, will strengthen its presence in the Somali region. You'll see Somali special force get more funds and training to entire Somalia Ethiopia border going to be militarized. I believe Ethiopia takes Egypt very seriously. I have been saying that for months. That when you talk to Ethiopian elite in power, they never trust Egypt. When it comes to talking about Egypt, they say they won't let Egypt come close to Ethiopia. They see Egypt as their rival. Uh, so they're very sensitive about Egypt. Egyptian military entry is a big regional development, military entry into Somalia. So, and by the way, yesterday we saw some new videos showing ENDF military mobilization, movement of ENDF's mechanized units in Somali region towards Gode. Gode is in the Somali region where ENDF is establishing new military bases reportedly. I have a clip at the end of this video. I have two clips at the end of this video. Firstly, ENDF mechanized units seen on the move towards Gode. Secondly, the ruling party in Somalia, MPs of the ruling party in Somalia, led by Hassan Sheikh, the president, have upped the ante against those MPs who have been opposing the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops from Somalia, who have been opposing the entry of Egyptian troops in Somalia. Some members of parliament, especially from southwest state, have been issuing statements saying that Somalia should not be a battleground for proxy war between Ethiopia and Egypt. Their statements were rejected by the federal government. The federal government was considering revoking the immunity of some of these MPs. Immunity has not been revoked, but government MPs have launched a campaign. They are demanding action on these MPs who are opposing the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops. Some are going to the extent of saying that these MPs must be put in prisons, their houses should be surrounded, electricity should be cut off to their houses, and they should be punished for what they're saying. What they're saying is anti-Somali. That's what I'm saying. There is split in Somalia. Some will say, Sajid, there's no split. You just make up stories. I don't make up stories. I get with the evidence. There are splits, but the split is definitely not very pronounced. It's not that half of Somalia is pro-Ethiopia, half anti-Ethiopia. No, But there are elements in Somalia, especially in border areas, in border regional states, which are pro-Ethiopia. And they have been working in collaboration with Ethiopia for years. That is why they trust Ethiopia more, even than Mogadishu, because Mogadishu has no real authority there in bordering states. Ethiopia matters more there. That is why they cannot just let Ethiopian troops withdraw and then let themselves be at the mercy of Al-Shabaab, at the mercy of federal government. For the survival, they're supporting Ethiopia, I think. Two videos. One shows ENDF mechanized units on their way towards Gode, Somalia. Second one shows the members of parliament of Somalia criticizing those MPs who oppose the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops.
odayaasha dhaqanka beelaha Hawiye waxay ugu baaqayaan maamulka koonfur galbeed inuu joojiyo ciidamada uu ku soo daabulayo deegaanka Yaqbari Weyne ee lagu beegsanayo beesha maanta gogosha dhigtay ee gaaljecel Salansoor. odayaasha dhaqanka beelaha Hawiye waxa uu cuntami weysay imkaaniyaadkii iyo awoodii maamulkaas oo dhan in loo adeegsado beesha gaaljecel. odayaasha dhaqanka beelaha Hawiye duubabka iyo dhammaan dadka kala duwan ee gogosha ka soo qayb galay maantay